Hello everyone, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. We're we left off in our blind run of still speaking to the girls in the Literature Club, and just continue where we left off right at the end of part 1, so let's continue. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately, she says. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. Suspicious. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you? What? What gives you that idea? You left this piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud and give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sari sides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. For some reason I was expecting something lewd. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Poems aren't skillful. At least to me, I don't think the poems are skillful. I mean, it's just... It depends on how long they are. I mean, we even have in the My Strange Realm of Mine, we have a female rat that writes poems and shit. It's not impressive. If a rat can do it, you can do it. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. No, apparently not with her too. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. What's with the poems? Stop! We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. Everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Yay. Yay. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Neco? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. I still think they're all psycho bitches. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I apparently already joined it, okay. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Oh, there we go, there we go. Sari might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes. Oh no, not my psychotic likely Sundeer or Yandeer harem, no. All four girls stare back at me with that. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Neco. Oh no, I let them all down. Now I'm gonna have to join them out of guilt. Oh, how could I? You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Walking into a trap, probably. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Yeah, just to see them all smile. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sari wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me. Why scare? If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Why? Your cupcakes are delicious. I didn't even get to see what they taste like. Is it vanilla? Is it chocolate? I don't even know what the tea is. I didn't even have the tea, I don't think. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Neco, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee hee. Yeah. I'll just go and make a poem, and all I'll do is draw a dick butt. Can I really impress the class, star Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Neco clean up their food. Hey, Neco, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she just stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Just like I have absolutely no choices. I was expecting multiple choice where it would lead me different pathways, but apparently not. I'm just in for the ride. But not as much as like with Room 42, my other game I'm playing, it's not as big of a deal with this because it's linear stories. I don't know, I'm Neco, or well, since I get to name my character, it's just to simply immerse my own sense of self into the main character, rather than a character I'm playing that's not related to me, nor am I injecting my personality in the character. But in this, they try to go in the middle ground of you inject yourself, be similar to them, or at least resonate with the main character a little bit because it's your name, sort of thing. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. I'm already thinking about which one I want the most. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? Well, jeez. Tough question, I guess, for a guy. I don't know about any of my fellow skybers that are women. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Jesus. Okay. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I still don't know if the game's actually going to make it, so I... Oh my god. Wait, what? Oh no, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, now the question then is, if I'm actually going to be trying to... let's save it here, I guess. Yes, this is going to be like an important moment. Okay, why is hurt one of the words? Okay, so the thing is, if we're going to be trying to flirt with one of the girls by deliberately manipulating the poem to appease one of them, which one would it be and how do I know? Giggle, marshmallow, whirlwind, hurt. Why do you like the word hurt? Can I go back? I can't. Hurt. Extreme. I'm just going to do this just to understand it. I'm going to look for like the weirdest of evil words and see who gets attracted the most. Crimson she likes. Doki Doki, Fluffy. Fluffy is probably the pink girl. Pink-haired girl. Charm, pout, clumsy. Doki Doki. Kawaii. Judgment. Misfortune. Weird. Anger? They all seem to have some fucked up issues. Well, so what, it's like, none of them are Sayori, isn't it? It's that the left one is Monica, and then Natsuki, and Yuri, I think is the list. Electricity! Okay, you're totally into BDSM. I'm okay with that. Sensei, okay. Prayer. Who is into prayer? I'm gonna stay the fuck away from Monica. Dark. Dark? Unrestrained. Sounds hot. Let's do it. See, let's do this for a test. Hop is the pink-haired girl. Obviously. Bouncy. Vivacious. Defeat. I'm staying the fuck away from Monica. Defeat resonates with Monica? That's just weird. Agonizing. That's also concerning. Bunny! I like bunnies. Contamination, what? I was like, okay, you're into BDSM, that's okay with me. And then it's like contamination and after image disown. That's a bad word. It's like one or two words that are just bad and captive. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just want to look at what the poem is, then I'm going to actually make my legit one. So let's just see what they think about it. I want to... fuck. I don't want to do this. Not in this way. It feels like I'd be... I'm going to just make the legit one. I was going to skip and see what the reaction is. No, okay. Like, if I had to personally... Here's the thing. On my train of thought right now, I'm a little stuttering. Or not stuttering, I mean, I'm stuck. If I had to at least pick one girl and make it so I intentionally am picking one, I'd go with... I guess Natsuki first. Only because the purple... The one on the left, a lot of the words seem to... just a little iffy. I don't mind dark or gothic shit. Or just like weird fetishes and shit with whatever the purple-haired girl's into. She's probably into some weird shit. But the pink-haired girl... I don't know. I think she's like maybe the most trustworthy? Maybe. I could be completely fucking wrong. Let's go with... Let's just go with good words and see if it resonates with her. Fantasy. Nibble. Happiness. Jumpy. Nibble! Marshmallow. Hee poof. Candy. Like, these are words I would pick. I'm also not intentionally doing it because pink-haired girl, but because I find them funny words. Inferno, what? Calm. Shame, like seriously? Mouse. Misfortune. Let's go with destiny. Joy. Fun. Oh god, no, not her. Stop. Scars. Breathing is good. Alone? Peaceful. No, stop, I don't want her. Jesus Christ. Fluffy. Lollipop. Anime. She's into anime. Explode. Strawberry. Bouncy? Massacre. Graveyard. Disaster. Empty. Okay, milk. She likes milk too. I can make a really lewd joke, but I won't. Judgment, frightening, fester. Bubbles. Blanket, I like blankets. Lazy, I am lazy. Adventure. Oh god. I got very little of the purple-haired girl, but if I really had... I'm only choosing the words that really sort of resonate with me, but I'm also intentionally, at the same time, wanting to see if... To start with a... If I... I want to... If I'm going to be playing this game multiple times, like, different endings depending on which girl you go after, I want to start with the pink-haired girl, just for the sake of that. Hi again, Neco. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back to the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Neco. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Siri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here to hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Wait, what is that supposed to mean? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Neco always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Sounds like me. He helps me with my busy work without me even asking, like cooking and... Cleaning my room, what? I wouldn't clean someone's room. It sounds like whoosh, whoosh all over again. How dependable. Siri, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Hey, you two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. She's totally into BDSM. How come you and Neco can become good friends too? Sierra. As usual, Sierra seems oblivious to the weird situation she's put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait. Not...
Why? Why do they all want the D?
It's really nothing. What is it? Sari made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Oh, so you just want to share your experience, like a lot of people who read Game of Thrones. They like to talk amongst each other. I see. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. And you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner, and Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Are you looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure it out where the other person stands. Sorta, but you just gotta be ballsy and be like, yeah, fuck off, I like it, shut the fuck up. I mean, it's like PewDiePie can do it, and he can say it, and he can say what he's into and give his top 10 list even. Anyone can. But in Japan, though, I know, like, Japan, the culture is different, where it's like, it's viewed at, like, you're a fucking deviant if you like anime. And in North America, it's rather, you're looked at as a kind of a nerd. A nerd isn't as big of a, how should I put it? Being called a nerd or a geek is not as big of an offense as it used to be in the 80s and the 90s and the 70s and the 60s and the 50s and the 40s and the 30s and the 20s. Probably not that far back, but you know what I mean. Being a jock or a nerd, like those categories, jock, nerd, goth sort of shit. Nerd was picked on a lot, but now, as the modern era, being a nerd is sort of the norm now, while the jock is sort of mocked and made fun of, or just not, and it's the same that jocks beat the shit out of all the other ones. In Japan, it's a little different. Either way. I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hands. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one missing book is probably the most irritating sight in the world, so she has definitely OCD. I know that feel. I get closer to look at the box that she's admiring. Parfait Girls? A series I've never heard of in my life. Probably for good reason. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. Wow, so judgmental. I'd be more into things like Berserk and... I'd have to actually relook at my list. I'm not... I mean, I do a little bit of like One Piece, and I'll look at One Punch Man when it comes out and all that shit, but I don't know. I'll make a list if I really need to in the future, but right now, meh. That probably means it's, yeah, if you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Neco. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, as he pulls out the first volume of the Parfait Girls from the box, I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Great, another... well, book. I start the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Ooh. Natsuki grabs my arms and pulls me out of the closet. You should pull me out of the closet. I'm out of my safe space. I'm gonna end the episode here. I'm gonna just fucking save it here. Empty slot. Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm just gonna end it here. Also, what does history mean? Oh, that's what it means. Okay. I'm ending here. Nothing weird has happened yet, but we're trying to go through the path of Natsuki. That sounds a little wrong, but we're going through that path, and we're going to go that way and hope nothing bad happens. So, hope you enjoyed this episode. My throat is hoarse, and I just want to stop talking. So, I'm going to end it here. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a fluff subscriber, and hit that bell notification down below for updates on my videos. And thank you for watching. Until the next time. Oh, bucket. Ooh, hey, batteries! No. Hey, all the fucking... What the fuck? He's throwing a dildo at me. What the fuck are you doing?